right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit that like button for me. I greatly appreciate it. As you can tell, this thing, it just demands like the right of way over any kind of brush. That was fun there at the very end, just hammering right over top of that brush. I don't think any one of my crawlers could have drove through that without getting hung up. So this one is, for that reason alone, being able to just hammer right over top of stuff, it makes it one of the most fun trail rigs that I own. And the only thing I've done to this thing is I added these wheels and tires to it, and of course I had to add extensions on the axles to make these Stakker MTs fit. Duratrax used to make one that had the right offset for, it was called the Summit offset for this truck. It was like a 1/2 inch offset, but they quit making it. So I had to buy, you can just get this set here, and in a way I think this set looks better because the rim is just shaped a little bit different. I like these rims, I just like the way they look. But the tires are just so aggressive. It's the most aggressive tires I think I'll ever own on any kind of crawler or trail truck. But this thing in low gear with all lock diffs is a tank. And you know, some of this video, when it was going fast, I had it in high gear and I unlocked the diffs, and I mean, that alone will just, thing will just climb over just about anything in high gear too. So it's just a fun RC. Now it has all 4 cantilever shocks in there, if you can see them in there. Very nice and plush. Easily the softest suspension of any, and the most articulation of any of my RCs that I have. It's just crazy amount. I mean, look at that. I think I can sink that thing down, or I can raise it all the way up. Now it's got adjustments on the springs, and the springs are really strong. And but as you can see, it's really easy to flex and stuff too. But when you make those adjustments, that's why the back end of this is jacked up so high. I can loosen up the settings on it, because right now I got it tightened down pretty good, and that makes the cantilevers give tension on them, and it raises the rear end up, so I can literally raise the suspension up or lower it some when I release the tension on those cantilevers. So you can really work with the suspension on this. I have more ability to move the suspension on this than I do any RC I have, because of that reason. And it's just a crazy awesome vehicle. I really love this thing. And I have bought, now I bought this in 2023, and right at May, and all the servos are all original, and these stock servos are heavy duty plastic or nylon gears, from what I understand, and I can't believe that they have lasted through everything I put them through. Now it has 1 servo per wheel on the front. It's got a servo here, and then servo on that side, or basically 2 servos. They work together to steer the things, because the wheels are so big and it's so bulky that it takes 2 servos. Now the servos that I got for it are like 50 kilogram. I'll probably get even something more powerful than that, because I like to have some really fast servo action going on this thing. I wouldn't mind beefing it up even more. But anyway, just give me your thoughts on this thing if you would. And if you're wondering how I got a green body on this thing, and I bought it in 2023, because at that time they only made the orange or the purple body. This was the orange body first, but I got this body off of a guy on eBay that had sold this body, and he sold it with the upper LEDs too, which is really cool, because you have to buy that separate from Traxxas in order to get those LEDs. But he had already done that and put it on this body, and it just sold me the whole body, and I was really happy. I didn't realize it had those lights on there. I thought it just had the fake ones, but when I got it in, I was like, wow, it has the LEDs all ready to go. So and I always wanted this green body. I like the paint on it. They like my orange one, it just has, like where everything's green on this, it just has orange, and everything else is black. I like how this is green, it has this white highlights. I've always liked the way that looked. So anyway, but let me know your thoughts of it in the comments, and if you just want to say hey or hi or anything, hit me up in the comments. I always read them. Hope you guys are all doing well, and as always guys, Thank you for everything.